Hi, my name is Jeff Brady, Vice President of Contrast Equipment Company, located right here in Kansas City. I'd like to take some time today to introduce you to some of our key people and give you a tour of our facility as well. When you first come into Contrast, one of the first people you're going to encounter is Renee Collins. Renee wears many hats here, receptionist, administrative assistant, and one thing that we think is very important, anytime that you call into Contrast, you're not going to get a machine. You're going to get somebody that's going to answer the phone and get you right to the people that you really need to talk to most. A large majority of our business is both referral and repeat customers, and we owe that largely to our reputation of quality and integrity since 1923. This is Deb Gallant, Vice President of Operations here at Contrast. While we're all out traveling, Deb's the one that really holds the fort down here and makes sure everything is happening on a day-to-day basis. So everybody really counts on Deb's support and her leadership role here inside at Contrast. This is Linda Boyles. Linda's responsible for all of the accounting and bookkeeping here inside at Contrast. This is our job library. What this is it consists of manuals from previous jobs that we've completed. So our customers out in the field, no matter where they may be, have the exact same manual in their facility that we have here. In the event that any troubleshooting is needed or follow-up support at any time in the future, we're able to turn to the same page on the exact same manual and provide them immediate support. In this office, you'll find Bob Borman, President of Contrast Equipment. Bob's strategic role here is just to provide advice, guidance, and support for everybody here at Contrast. This is Neil Cordes in engineering. He's also our project manager here at Contrast. What that allows us to do is for our outside salespeople, we can go out and generate new projects, find projects, gather all the data. We bring that back here, turn it over to Neil, and he helps build the project for us while we're out looking for additional business. It's important for us to ensure that all of our employees have all the tools and resources to do their job. That's why we're currently running SolidWorks and AutoCAD in tandem. Neil's currently working on a project where he's designing a finishing system for a large automotive manufacturer. In these spaces, you'll meet several people. We call this the sales bullpen. This is where salespeople interact with engineering, project managers, and inside technical support. This is Tom Palmer's station. Tom's currently out on a startup of a project in Mexico. Tom does all of our inside technical fluid handling responsibilities as well as outside startup and training when projects are complete. This is Gary Kennedy's office. Gary's in outside sales. He's based out of Omaha, Nebraska. This is his workstation when he's here for monthly meetings, required training, and things like that. This is Kyle Hyman. Kyle does an outside route sales position. While we have many valuable customers we don't get to on a routine basis, Kyle gets out and constantly gets into our existing customers, not only ensuring that they're fully satisfied, but looking for new projects as well. This is Bobby Burbilia. He's responsible for inside sales and customer support. Bobby routinely follows up on invoices, on recent purchases, as well as finds new opportunities and makes constant contact with existing customers. Representing over 40 different product lines, it's important for us to make sure that we're current on all of our literature, new technology. In this area, we keep a lot of the hard copy literature that we can actually take out when we do presentations in the field to our customers. This is my office here. While I'm not routinely here, being responsible for sales, engineering, and the service department, my Mondays are dedicated to be here in the office working with the different departments. In these spaces, you'll find our fabrication area, service department, and warehouse. This is our fabrication and pre-assembly area. When we go out on an installation, it's very important that we do everything we can to reduce the amount of time on site and get our customers up and running as quickly as possible. This is Josh Fitzwater in the service department. Our customers send many different types of parts and equipment in for repair. Josh is currently working on a unit for a customer who sent 2 control panels in to be rebuilt, and they wanted to utilize components from each to build one good one. Josh was able to quickly diagnose it and explain to them that they would be much better off purchasing new parts at a reduced cost to get that system operational. Here in the warehouse, you'll find Jacob Gallant. Jacob's responsible for shipping and receiving, as well as customer service. Jake's done a tremendous job of taking ownership of the inventory. No one else is allowed to come in here and touch or take anything off the shelves without officially checking them out with Jake. While we do annual inventories, Jake conducts weekly cycle counts to ensure our inventory is accurate on a weekly basis. While we know our people are our most valuable asset, our second biggest asset is our test and demonstration lab. We're able to do internally R&D, product development, and prove out actual processes right here for the customer. As you look around the test and demonstration lab, what you'll see is an actual small scale replica of the systems that we actually design and integrate. One thing to note is all of the different manufacturers that you'll see here. The key with that is we're able to provide not just one type of application, but we're able to provide the right product for the job. Having these resources really sets us apart from most of our competition. We do things a little bit different than most. Rather than just providing quotes, what we do is we go from the other direction. What we want to do is first prove a process. At that point, then we can design the system around that process. As we know with any coating application, pre-treatment of the substrate is critical. So the first stage here would be our wash and phosphate station. After that, we're able to pull this out and put it into different types of ovens for drying and or curing. Over here, we have a gas infrared oven. Beside it, a gas convection oven. So we're able to replicate or duplicate those processes as needed. After we would come out of the pre-treat station, we would transfer via the conveyor into one of the ovens where the product would be dried. After that, we'd bring it out over here into either the liquid or the powder booth. This is where we really work to develop the spec with the customer. We get many customers that come to us and say, here's what we think we want to do, but we don't necessarily know how to get there. So we're able to come in with their product, with their coatings, and on our own time, we'll develop that process. Once we develop that process to give them what they want, at that point, we bring them in and show them how that process was developed. Once we get to that stage of the project, the actual process or spec, if you will, is signed off on. From that point, we go on to the engineering and design phase. We never really know what project our team is going to bring through the door. So it's very important for us to have all of the technology available to us, anywhere from a simple hand spray application to electrostatic applications using plural component equipment. It's key that we're able to provide a complete solution to our customer regardless of what their budget is. Our business is roughly broke down 60% systems and 40% base business. What our base business is what these large projects generate. Repair parts, consumables, whether that's filtration, whether that's gun parts, or even safety equipment as you see here. Part of any one of the systems that we may develop is material handling solution. So with our power and free conveyor, we're able to show customers how easy and efficiently they can move product from point A to point B. Our goal is to listen to our customers, listen to what it is that they need and provide a solution for them. Over the recent years, we've seen a huge increase in the need for training and consulting. What we've developed here at Contrast is a couple of different courses, anywhere from a 4-hour basic Spray Gun 101 course to a complete 40-hour week-long course held here in our facility. The 40-hour course consists of both classroom and actual hands-on training out in a lab. It comes with complete curriculum, exams, a final test, so they actually leave with something tangible. The reason that's important is with increasing government regulations, all of these things, the training is now required. So we listened to what they said and provided a training facility to help them meet their needs.